What's up with y'all? What's the deal? It's me, Nopings, and today I'm back playing my boy Dr. Monday in the Baron lane. But we just playing Lethal Temple Mundo into the kayle matchup. Now, surprisingly, this rune worked a lot better than I thought it would. But yeah, without further ado, let's just get right into it.
Are on the mirrored side of the map. The lanes are swapped. Welcome to wildrift.
Alright, y'all, so my main mentality for this game is being able to scale into the late game efficiently and properly. I'm going to be building into Hearthstone Rush Mundo. Was kind of plotting on the warm-ups, mainly off the fact that I did just want to siege turrets the whole game, but I decided for the Hearthstone just to be able to spike a little harder. I do see that Tryndamere is in the jungle right now. We're running Lethal Temple Mundo, so these early fights I will actually be effective. So I instantly go onto this Yasuo. You can see the Lethal Temple starting to temple. Really doing a lot of damage, especially with the additional range. You can kind of cheese them. But yeah, I don't know why I wasted flash. Honestly, if I didn't waste flash there, I was good. We're fighting the kayle, really just doing as much damage as physically possible. We end up going down, but Orianna ends up cleaning up the kayle. Definitely think that was worth it, and the Lethal Temple definitely helped me out in that fight. Gonna be heading back into lane here. My main issue into the kayle matchup is she's possibly the only champ who could actually match Mundo's late game. So into these early levels, I'm really just looking to cheese her out and secure as many kills, because I'm a lot stronger early to mid game than kayle is. But once she spikes late game, she will become an issue. So we're just gonna be farming up, keeping a safe distance, and really not trying to shove the wave back into the kayle, because at that point I won't be able to farm. So we're just gonna be poking her down with my ease. If I can land a Q on her, I will look for engage, which I am. Kind of stacking up the Lethal Temple, but you can see how crazy that attack speed is once you actually start getting it stacked up, which will kind of allow you to win a lot more 1v1. So here I end up rotating towards my Trinda, mainly out the fact that Rammus is there. So we're just pinging over. Nothing seems to have popped off. We're looking at the Yasuo now. End up queuing Yasuo. Auto attacking him down. The Lethal Temple is like surprisingly broken on Mundo because nobody ever expects it. Nobody ever expects that attack speed. He ends up going down to the Orianna. We end up picking up 2 more assists. Life is good. Flash my mastery. We're heading back to lane though. Main method of my madness right now. Want to go to Hearthstone into Titanic so that when we stack up the attack speed, we just do crazy damage with that Titanic proc. But yeah, just gonna be farming this out. We have to kind of respect that the kayle is also running Lethal Temple and she is ranged. So yeah, kind of trying to run her down with the Q auto. Q auto E gets me 3 stacks of the Lethal Temple. So if I do actually catch her out here, we can easily look for kills. Just gonna be farming this out. I was kind of thinking even running Sunfire, Lethal Temple, Mundo would be good as well, because the Sunfire passive procs off of autos as well. But we'll have to try that at a different time. But yeah, we're gonna get this Hearthstone, start building into Titanic, and then we're gonna start doing damage. Simple. Alright, y'all, so right there I ended up picking up boots, mainly off the fact that I did see that kayle was building a longsword and they got the Lucian and the Yasuo. My main issue right now is if kayle did decide to go AP here, my playlist cast basically won't be effective. So I was kind of worried about that. Nonetheless, we ended up forcing for the playlist caps. Just going to be abusing my mobility into the kayle, getting a few autos off. My ult's coming up as well. Definitely going to be abusing that. I feel like you need to be securing these scorpions. If you don't secure scorpions in lane, I feel like your win rate is just 10 times lower, bro. But yeah, definitely gonna look to poke down the kayle when possible. Almost level 7 here. Not doing too shabby whatsoever. Play this still caps early game buy. Let me know what you guys think about that. Sometimes I do opt to build straight into the Hearthstone, but it kind of varies. Sometimes I find that you rush that player still caps. If you do get ganked early, chances are you aren't dying. But Ain't gonna lie, for this early game, we're not doing too shabby into the enemy team comp. Honestly, I thought especially with the Rammus early game ganking ability, we would definitely be into more issues, but we're doing pretty decent right now. Alright, y'all, so of course I agreed it for the bare minimum 2 plates, and I tried to escape by only burning ult. Ended up having to burn my flash and my ghost due to the fact that the Rammus was hovering kill and he is still sitting around. So yeah, I ended up getting taunted. They trying to run me down. They couldn't. Trinda ended up rotating. God bless this Trinda. And yeah, they had to duck the smoke. Wanted to get the Scorpion here, but with the way my HP was sitting and the fact that Rammus was just in lane, I just didn't want to risk it. See, I ended up just choosing the wave over that Scorpion, letting kill secure that. We're just going to play this game, this early game slowly, because due to the fact that we don't have grass right now, we can't go for those short trades. And I feel like once you get Lethal Temple, it's all about your items. Item power spikes are the most important. Once I hit one item with Heartsteel and Lethal Temple, I'm an issue. Alright, y'all, so us coming up, I do see that Ori's here. End up landing my Q. Ori's in the back end, end up forcing her out of turret. Ori ends up picking up the kill. Not too shabby whatsoever. I actually don't mind that, mainly off the fact that Ori's late game is pretty insane. So we're just gonna allow that. As long as I can secure these turret plates, I'm a pretty happy guy, bro. So just gonna be securing these turret plates. We do have Heartsteel buys when we go back to the lobby. So life is good right now. Kind of looking to take this whole turret. Main reason why I kind of cut off the wave there, but gonna see what we could do. Really trying to take this T1. Alright, y'all, so Demolish comes up. We end up taking that Demolish proc. Kind of willing to go down for this. Even if we do go down, we just picked the first turret goal, so definitely worth it. She ended up taking me out. We end up picking up the Heartsteel buy, and we're going to be building into that Titanic next, which will definitely help us out with the kill. I did want the Orianna or the Tryndamere to rotate to hopefully stop the kill from pushing, but looks like she didn't commit to it, so happy about that. Do end up picking up the TP just to protect my turret, bro. That's the main reason why I started picking TP. The Armadillo ends up picking up Armored Ensemble. Kind of going to be hovering. Kind of want to take this fight. Wanted to try and force something. Wasn't really going for it. I end up tapping up the Nami a little bit. Orianna ends up ulting. We end up taking out the Nami surprisingly. Looking towards mid. Just using this prio. End up queuing up the Yasuo. Yasuo ends up going down. Lucian ends up rotating. Not really going to take no fights into the Lucian. Kind of don't want to force none. So we're going to get out of there. Going to ping my team to take the whole entire enemy jungle, because why not? Just made that sick play opening up the map with mid. Definitely some worth. Going to give it to the Ori though. She deserves it. When you do recognize that a teammate on your team is pretty decent, you can be a nice player. You can be a nice player. But yeah, we're going to take the B. Going to be building into Titanic Hydra next. My ult is up. Kind of looking for a fight here. Yumi's here as well. So yeah, we're just going to try and bait something here. I'm chilling. Yasuo ends up taking bait. We instantly pop on Yas. Lethal Temple stacking up. We end up taking out the Yasuo with the E. Ends up going down. Pop that mastery. First kill of the game. It took a minute. I've been feeling like a support, but I've been putting in work nonetheless. Looking for this Nami. Landing my Q. Rammus ends up pulling up. Lethal Temple starting to proc. We end up taking out the Rammus. We end up queuing the kill. We running down kill. End up dropping the Q on the kill. Picking up the kill. Nami's dead 2 HP. Nami ends up going down, and that was huge. And I have to give that all to Lethal Temple right there. Lethal Temple definitely put in work. I have to say that. We do have Titanic buys now. Definitely in a pretty strong position. My ult's coming up in a few seconds. We end up forcing onto this Yasuo. Lethal Temple is stacking. We end up taking out the Yasuo. Lethal Temple onto the Rammus. Rammus ends up getting picked up. A 150 gold on a rampage. But yeah, we're gonna be. We got Titanic buys. That's huge, and we're in a good position. Alright, y'all. So the enemy team seems pretty desperate here to make something happen. Canceling our recalls. Lucian's going in here. Lethal Temple stacking. Kind of getting kited out of my mind. We end up kiting back here. Land my Q. We baited him in. He ends up going down. End up queuing the Nami. Auto. Lethal Temple. And we secured the Hearthstone proc, taking them both out. But yeah, we're going to be taking Bs here. We got Titanic buys. And I'm going to be picking up a Spirit Visage mainly off the fact that we do have a Yuumi on our team. Alright, y'all. So Titanic Hydra secured. I do see that Kayle is actually making moves towards my turret. I will be grouping onto this Teemo though. See what I could do. Armadillo's here. Instantly send my sights onto Yasuo though. Trying to kind of bait him towards the Teemo shrooms if possible. Really just stacking up this Lethal Temple on the Yasuo. Autoing down the Rammus. Kind of wanted to flash Q him. He ends up going down to the Teemo. He picks up the double kill. Looking for more. End up queuing the Nami. Failed engagement right there. I'm gonna have to walk out. Nearly have enough for my Spirit Visage as well. Gonna farm up this blue buff. Take it off their hands. Enemy team is still trying to push my team. I end up re-engaging into the fight. Here comes the Lucian. End up queuing the Lucian. Picking up the kill on the Lucian. Sitting 7, 2, and 12. I honestly don't even know how we secured that many kills so fast, but it's wild with what Lethal Temple can do. We're going to be picking up the Spirit Visage next, and that's huge buys. But yeah, though, Rammus ends up seeing we're taking the Drake. He wants to go for the steal. His finger's just way too slow. He'll end up going down as well to the Trinder. We're going to start picking up this Scuttle Crab. We're going to be. We have Spirit Visage buys. And we are really strong. I'm actually going to be surprised if we do end up losing this game, honestly. Kayle is always a scary champ when it comes to late game. So definitely going to have to watch out for that. Main reason why I did have that Spirit Visage set up, just in case she started building into AP. But looks like she stuck to that AD route. Look at Teemo Emo popping off, brother. We do see the kill here, kind of looking for rundowns. She's going on to my Ori. Definitely can't have that. We'll be eating her back to the lobby. Lethal Temple stacking up onto the Rammus. We doing deeps. Instantly setting my sights onto the Nami. She has to go. Can't believe I lost that Q. Is what it is. Lethal Temple increased range. I don't know what Lucian wants to do. I could dead turn on him and ruin his life. We set in 9, 2, and 13. That's wild stats. Crazy stats, bro. But yeah, just gonna be focusing on my farm. Kind of looking to possibly buy Sunder Sky. Definitely can do deeps with that. And the increased healing. That's definitely the wave. Gonna be looking for this T3. Kayle ends up rotating. My ult's up in a few seconds too. It's a shame. We end up getting grouped on. We'll end up taking that L going back to the lobby. Teemo ends up facing that same fate, going down with the Yuumi. It's not good looks. But good thing for my team, Tryndamere was starting up Baron. We're going to be picking up that objective, which is crazy. I honestly didn't even notice he was on OBG, but we take those anyways. 9, 3, and 13. I died and still have a bounty. I'm an issue. If I really wanted to close out this game heavy, it's the Twin Guard buy. Okay, now I don't know what I'm doing. Low-key trolling. But we're going to be trying out Mortal Reminder on Mundo. Come on now. Whenever I get into these positions, I just go crazy. I build whatever I want. But yeah, going to be taking out this T3. I'm trying to close out the game. Trying to clear out the Mia wave. Lucian's a rotator. Wanted to pop the Lucian. Trying to escape. Lucian ends up flashing onto me. We end up going down. It's unfortunate. It is what it is. Really thought we could close out the game. Low key trolling, won't lie. Staying 9-4-13 nonetheless though. Alright, y'all. So walking out of base here. Really trying to cut off the enemy team with the Trinder. Scoping out the sites. End up landing on the Rammus. Not really trying to look for a fight. We're not fully grouped yet. See the Rammus. We end up re-engaging. Stacking up my Lethal Tempo. Focusing on the squishies first. Looking for that Lucian. End up getting poked out. Having to walk off. Kayle's here. Kayle ends up getting popped. We survive at like 2 HP. Will be forced to have to take this B. Got Mortal Reminder buys. Kind of want to see how much damage that does. If that affects anything. But going to be trying it out. Setting 10-4-15. What eating nice today. I honestly didn't expect Lethal Temple to actually be cooking up as much as it did. And now I'm mad. I'm just experimenting. So I thought the shield will buy next. Dead trolling. Honestly, if I ever lose my games, it's because I'm experimenting. Bro. But yeah, we see the Rammus here. Kind of wanted to connect with that. Just could not get an auto off. Is what it is. Enemy team trying to group up. Yasuo goes in. We end up instantly popping onto the Yasuo, taking him out. We end up instantly popping onto the Nami, taking her out. We'll end up going down to the Kayle and her exhaust. Sending 12, 5, and 15. Not bad whatsoever. Unsure if my team will end out the game. You have the Ori's wave clear. This goes crazy. I think Lucian end up going in. He doesn't get caught. Kayle ends up getting caught. She got blinded. Or he ends up picking up the kill. And Trendamir, the man of the hour, is going to be closing out the game. Finishing off the game 12, 5, and 15. Not too shabby whatsoever. Let me know what you guys think about the Lethal Tempo on Mundo. I'm rocking with it personally. I'm definitely going to be testing it out more. Seeing how much I like it over grass or phase rush and seeing which matchups it works best for. But yeah, they're playing better than 97%. Orianna will be picking up the W though. With the MVP. Katie is pretty much similar. She had less deaths though, so big ups to her. Team did pretty good. 34,000 damage dealt, 8,000 damage taken. So if y'all did enjoy this video, it's Nopings out to catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.